Well, this is from MesmerizedOnline.com. Headline: Season recap. Rumble Ponies title bid falls just short. Buttressed by late season acquisitions, the 2023 Binghamton Rumble Ponies wrote a 39-27 second half record to advance to the Eastern League Championship Series. Though the Erie Seawolves cut their magical season short in the championship, the prospect-laden Binghamton squad made it a fun season to follow the squad. The trio of Drew Gilbert, Luis Angel Acuna, and Jeremiah Jackson jolted the lineup's off-season mid-season, while Jet Williams and Kevin Parada each held their own in their first taste in Double-A. On the mound, the quintet of Christian Scott, Dominic Hamill, Tyler Stewart, Mike Vassell, and Blade Tibble each impressed during their time with the club. At the end of the season, Binghamton's roster held four of the club's 5 prospects on MLB.com's top 100 prospect list. In the first half, the storyline around Binghamton revolved around the club's starting pitching in their last few drafts. The Mets targeted college pitching, a strategy that began to pay dividends this season. Binghamton's opening day roster held Mike Vassell and Dominic Hamill, a devastating 1-2 punch. Both pitchers made their Double-A debut this season, with Vassell climbing all the way to Triple-A by year's end. Quality arms like Hunter Parsons, Marcel Renteria, and Daniel Nunez rounded out the club's pitching staff. The club tallied towards a 35-34 first-half record, finishing 4th in the division, 7.5 games behind the first-place Somerset Patriots. Their second half started on an auspicious note, losing 3 out of 5 to the eventual 5th-place Hartford Yard Goats, but the direction of the club quickly changed. Once the Major League club charted its path to sell at the deadline, the club soon began to amass depth among pitchers and position players. The state of the pitching staff, a strength already, quickly molded into the organization's top group of arms. Vassell received a promotion to AAA Syracuse after 10 effective starts in Double-A, posting a 3.88 ERA. The pitching got a mid-season boost with the summer promotions of Scott, Stewart, and Tidwell. Despite coming into the season with little fanfare, Scott finished his year with a 2.57 ERA with a 0.865 WHIP across 3 levels. His start on August 12th was particularly impressive. He held 6 1/3 effective frames against a potent Somerset lineup, showcasing a quality fastball slider combination. A similar situation evolved with Stewart. The 23-year-old right-hander came into the campaign with relatively little fanfare, byproduct of being selected in the 6th round in the 2022 draft. Despite his middling selection, Stewart kicked off his campaign with arguably the strongest start in minor league baseball, posting a 1.62 ERA over his first 16 starts. Tidwell, a potential first-rounder early in 2022, lasted until the 52nd pick, but the Mets were all too happy to pick him up. He started with Brooklyn but made his way to Binghamton by late summer. Meanwhile, the offensive underwent a rapid shift. The trio of Gilbert, Acuna, and Jackson deepened the lineup to a potent starting 9. Acquiring the deal for Justin Verlander, Gilbert arrived with major fanfare and lived up to it, slashing .325 with a .561 slugging percentage. Gilbert's time with the organization quickly rocketed him up top prospect rankings. He currently slots in at number 52 on MLB's top 100 prospect list. While not displaying the same offensive prowess as Gilbert at Double-A, Acuna made his presence well known, wreaking havoc throughout the base pass, while his elder brother Ronald was en route to his own 40 home run, 70 stolen base season. The brothers made a bet on who could steal the most bases by season's end. Luis Angel finished 16 short of his brother's mark of 73. Jackson, sent to the Mets in exchange for Dominic Leone, the last-minute deadline trade, saw his stock shoot up during his 37 games in Binghamton. He serves as the club's number 5 hitter, slashing .264 with a .344 on base and a .457 slugging percentage. The 23-year-old is Rule 5 eligible this season and will force the Mets to make a 40-man roster choice in the coming months. To augment their lineup during their playoff push, the organization sent 2 of Brooklyn's top performers to Binghamton, shortstop Jet Williams and catcher Kevin Parada. Fresh off a .299 line with the Cyclones in his first professional season, the 19-year-old Williams displayed a keen eye at the plate in his time with Brooklyn, walking 20.4% of the time. He was the first teenager to cross 100 walks in a season since 2005. Their promotion resulted in 4 of the organization's top 5 prospects sharing the same lineup. Their top prospects aside, Binghamton received contributions all through their roster. Paul Gervasi broke out of nowhere to serve as the club's linchpin in the late innings, striking out a ridiculous 18 strikeouts per 9 innings in his first taste of Double-A ball. Joanda Suarez, Wilkin Ramos, and Benito Garcia each emerged as forces in the bullpen to solidify the back end. With the lineup augmented and quality pitching deep, Binghamton's second half 39-27 record earned them the second playoff spot in the Northeastern Division of the Eastern League. In the Double-A edition of the Subway Series, Binghamton made quick work of the Somerset Patriots, outscoring them 11-2 in their best-of-7 series, with Scott on the hill. The Mets rode a 6-run fourth to quickly grab a 1-0 series lead. In Game 2, Hamill shoved for 7-2 thirds, holding the Patriots to 5 base runners and helping the club advance to their first championship series since 2014. His start represents the pinnacle of his exceptional second half over his last 19 starts. The right-hander posted a 1.88 ERA. With the victory, Rumble Ponies advanced to face the Erie Seawolves in the finals. Despite this, some theatrics by Gilbert, the club wasn't able to hoist the club's first championships since 2014, falling in both Game 1 and Game 2. Overall, the season represented a success, not only for the organization, but many of the players who wore the jersey. Multiple pitchers broke out to serve as legitimate Major League options in 2024. At the same time, many of Binghamton's hitters successfully continued their offensive development. Next year, Ryan Clifford and Brandon Sprout should help augment the roster, with Acuna, Gilbert, Scott, and Williams among the top young performers on the team. The 2023 Rumble Pony squad so far represents the epitome of Steve Cohen's promise to develop a strong farm system. Now, if you want to watch more stuff on Mets prospects and everything that's going on in the Mets minor leagues, you need to subscribe to this channel right now. And of course, let me know what you think about this video and in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.